Captain Marcus Webb transmitted the final message with steady hands. Effective immediately, humanity severs all ties with the Galactic Council. We wish you well. The response from Council Prime was predictable, a mixture of dismissive chittering and bureaucratic threats. Supreme Arbiter Kalmesh's voice dripped with condescension through the comm system. You will crawl back within a cycle, begging for reinstatement. Primitives always do. Marcus allowed himself a thin smile. Goodbye, Arbiter. Earth's fleets began their synchronized withdrawal from Council space. 200 years of partnership dissolved in a single coordinated movement. The Council had finally pushed too far, demanding humanity surrender their military autonomy while contributing 70% of the peacekeeping forces. The math had stopped making sense years ago. The first crisis emerged within days. The Krillian swarm, dormant for centuries, awakened in the outer rim. For 200 years, human early warning stations had monitored their nesting grounds, maintaining the delicate sensor networks that predicted swarm movements. When those stations went dark, the Krillians erupted into populated space like a biblical plague. The Council's defensive fleets scrambled to respond, only to discover their second problem: without human tactical coordinators, their response time tripled. Species that had evolved in peace couldn't adapt to the Krillians' chaotic attack patterns. Humans, born from a world of predators and competition, had always understood the swarm's logic. 12 colonies fell in the first week. Then the dimensional rifts began destabilizing. Human physicists had been the only ones capable of maintaining the rift stabilizers, technology they developed and freely shared. Without constant calibration, rifts that connected the galaxy started collapsing, severing trade routes and stranding millions. Arbiter Kalmesh finally understood his mistake during the Viridian Plague outbreak. For decades, human medical teams had operated the pandemic response network, their unique immune systems allowing them to work with pathogens that would kill most Council species. When the plague erupted on 6 worlds simultaneously, the call went to Earth. Silence answered. The Council's emergency session was a symphony of terror. Representatives from 1,000 worlds screamed over each other, their unified government fragmenting under pressure it had never been designed to handle. The humans were our crisis managers, the Telrathi ambassador wailed. They fought our wars, fixed our problems, held our civilization together while we debated committee structures. Kalmesh stared at the strategic display with hollow eyes. Red zones spread across the map like cancer. The Krillian swarm advancing. Rifts collapsing. Plague spreading. Trade failing. And looming behind it all, reports of the void wraiths stirring in deep space, nightmares that only human warships had ever successfully repelled. Contact Earth, he whispered. Any terms? Full autonomy. Council seat with veto power. Anything. The response came from Ambassador Wei Lin, delivered with diplomatic precision that somehow made it more cutting. Humanity appreciates the Council's revised offer. Unfortunately, we're currently occupied establishing independent trade networks with species who value partnership over subordination. We'll revisit Council membership in 50 years. Perhaps by then, you'll have learned to handle your own problems. The transmission ended. Kalmesh realized the horrifying truth: humanity hadn't been members of the Council. They had been its foundation. And foundations, once removed, cannot be quickly replaced. As the universe spiraled into chaos, humanity watched from their borders, not with malice, but with the patient understanding of those who had tried diplomacy first. They would help eventually, on their own terms. But first, the Council needed to learn what the galaxy looked like without them.